Oh, it's pretty weird. Wait, if I move that, can it move? Nope. Yeah, for you. Interesting. I didn't know you could do that. Look. We'll do it over here. You just place them in the block and they can't move. I didn't know that. It's like a panda bear that's got skewered. It's really weird. See, we found all this weird stuff when we do these updates. Isn't that interesting? Oh yeah, I had a comment a long time ago. I don't know if I addressed it. It was like, speak in your normal voice! Why no? This is sort of my normal voice! I'm usually very weird when I'm by myself, so then like, when I'm by myself, I talk like this. Sort of. I guess so. Oh yeah, someone wanted to hear Greg. Greg is like, Greg is like, Steve's friend, and he has like blonde hair. He's like, oh there, Commander! You take this, oh yeah. Wait, is that his voice? He's like, come on, Steve. You have to live! Steve, you have to live. And then Chris's voice is like, Chris's voice is like basically around my real voice, I guess. He's like, Steve, you have to live! Steve, you have to— oh yeah, you guys probably saw the nice to know the annoying villagers that is from. I'm speaking to from the past, that we haven't finished it yet. But you guys probably saw it already, because it says, yeah. Steve, you have to live! You have to live, the ghast guy! I always wanted to have, like, a ghast army that people, like, ride the ghasts, right? Oh, I freed him by accident. And then, like, you shoot fire charges, and he invades the city, right? That's one thing I always wanted to do, but then, like, annoying villagers needs to be developed more! It has to be developed more! We're not in a good position right now to do it! Oh, well, no, I guess we could sneak it in. But then, like, I want to have the story to have progression, you know what I'm talking about? Like, it's not like a well, no, I guess we could do it. We could just do whatever we want. Eventually, there'll be musicals and annoying villagers. Mark my words, there'll be musicals of them singing and stuff. Oh yeah, we also have to add dance battles again, because there has been a petition started that people want the dance battles to return. One thing I really want to do was that, like, Steve and Herobrine are just, like, fighting each other. And then they just start, like, fighting each other, and they're really tired, and they're like, let's just settle it with a dance battle, and then once they start doing a dance battle. But then people will get very angry about that if I do that. Some people will get very angry, some people will enjoy it, but then some people will get very angry. People have gotten very angry with me about, Steve is a serious character, but then in the past make Steve had random silly faces. And then people get very angry, like, why do you make Steve the only serious character in Annoying Village and you make him have silly faces? I don't think that diminishes his character at all. I think it's just like, yeah, I don't think it diminishes his character at all. I think it's just like a little funny thing, right? But then people are like that. One thing I really hate. Oh man, these are like not update videos anymore. These are like me just rambling. It's fun. Okay, let me just finish what I was saying. One thing I really hate is that, like, a character, he's supposed to be smart with his logic and his plans, but then he comes up with a very stupid plan. Right? I think that, like, if a character does silly faces, right? But then he doesn't do something like, for example, if a character is, like, coming with, like a war strategy, right? And then, like, he like, comes up with a lot of smart war strategies, but then he randomly comes up with a very stupid one. That will never work, right? And I think that breaks character, right? But then if a character is very serious and then he just does silly faces, I don't think that breaks his character. Right? Because we all do silly faces and stuff. Well, I guess you can say that, like, a character is smart, but he's not smart all the time, right? But then, like, I don't know. Everyone has their own ideas of how things should be. And then, like, yes. I don't know. Yeah, that's the problem. One problem I had with, yeah, that's one thing I wanted to talk about. Where are the flags? Wait, it's like decoration, I think? Is it? Yes. Each character will have flags of their own tribe. And then they will march with... Oh yeah, I think I had that before. I think I had it with the villager knights or whatever. And they're gonna have like... Yeah, I had the villager king, and then he's like... And then they're marching with him? Oh no, I forgot what I was saying. Wait. I remember if you do like the... These guys like eventually spawn with a flag guy. Yeah, see? I think it's real stupid that it's taped to their back of their head. I think that's stupid, but we're probably gonna incorporate that because it's part of the story. I want a character that he has a flag and he fights people with the flag. That'd be amazing. Like one thing about... Oh yeah, another person asked me like, MrFudgeMonkeyz, did you watch anime? Yes, I do indeed watch anime. I love watching anime because like, anime is very creative, you know what I'm talking about? It's like very stupid creative stuff which I very much enjoy. Smack him with your hammer. Man, you're so mean. Just like smack him with your hammer. Oh my god, like spawn so many little baby villagers. Why are there no baby villagers and stuff? Right? That's one thing I don't want. I know. There's so much stuff in Minecraft. It's because I'm just one person. I can't... Well, no, I try to keep up with the updates. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I should work them all, but... Oh, yeah! Well, let me tell you one downside... Well, no, one really major downside of creating animations. That for you inspiring animators or whatever you are. When you're on the computer a lot, your health will suffer unless you do things to protect your health. Like, for example, if you're just typing all day, right? That's not natural for your muscles, right? Your muscles have to move a lot, your joints have to move, like, all that they can, like, all the angles and stuff. But then if you're just, like, typing, your hands are, like, frozen in one spot, and then, like, your fingers just move, sort of, and your hands move a little bit, right? But then and then you start having hand problems and stuff. But I don't know. What the heck are they doing? Are they kissing? Are they nosing? They're nosing each other! I know! They saw me spying on their nosing and they stopped! What are they doing? Is this a normal thing teens do? Oh my god! He's killing the teen villagers! Man, that was so rude. What? These guys, you know, these guys are gonna have... He's gonna open his jacket and there's gonna be a bunch of axes in it. One thing I want to do is like he opens his jacket and then all these axes fly out of his jacket and like kill him. And then he closes his jacket and then like... You see all these stupid ideas I have? I have like a big binder. I had a big binder full of episodes for annoying villagers and ideas like that. But then like it was so big that I eventually had to move over to a online binder or whatever. Like, you know, like your notebooks and stuff? What's it called? Yeah. What's it called? Yeah. So I have a bunch of like you know those note-taking apps and stuff you have on your like computer and stuff? Like I have a bunch of those and then like I try to see which one works for me, which works for annoying villagers and stuff. Right? So then I have like I have like dividers and stuff for each storyline. And then like I have like what happens in the storyline, and then eventually their storylines will merge with each other. I have like a folder about like what happens when they're together and stuff. Right? So like for example I had Steve, then I had one with the drown guy, and then like yeah. It's very interesting. I don't know, I really enjoy planning very long stories. I don't really like doing like short type of animations. I prefer doing long, complex storylines because it's more fun. Because like when you create like a small animation, right? It's like you have to introduce the character, you have to introduce them, and then show them what they're doing. But then if you have a complex storyline, they already have a lot of character development, and then you can just do a lot of new stuff with them. That's what I enjoy. Oh man, these episodes have become Mr. FudgeMonkey Rambles. We should change it to Mr. FudgeMonkey Rambles now. I'll change the title. Also, one thing. These guys have like grunty sound. I think you guys should eventually saw that right. But then when I look at their voices, I try to match them. Like they have grunty voices, so they'll probably have grunty talking like dialogue if they talk. They're like, no, you guys are stupid, or something. They'll have like a voice like that. I want to come with the characters. I have to think about what they're like, what they do, what their personality's like, how they talk, their mannerisms, how they fight, which I very much enjoy how they fight. And then come up with weapons and stuff, which is cool. But then like, so much work! That's the downside of making animations, because so much work. Oh no, unless you want to make it like very detailed and... I don't know, I think things that have a lot of effort in it in general would be better than things that have very little effort. But then like, sometimes you create stuff that has very low effort, but then it's funny, the writing is good, or the jokes are good, so then like, it's good. Alright, I think it's enough for me! Oh my god, we didn't even explore stuff. We didn't explore that much. Well, no, I guess we explored some stuff, but then like, we didn't. And the purpose of these episodes were me to explore stuff, but then we just started talking, and then like, okay, bye!